An update for my first real sales call, and it almost didn't happen. So this morning, my prospect actually texted me and said it's not going to be a good fit for him. He just doesn't have it in his budget. He's not going to be able to join our call. And because he only had heard those price anchor offerings that are much more expensive than what I was pitching to him, I did convince him to get on a call just to have a quick chat. Unfortunately, he was not available via Zoom. He said that wasn't working for him. So we just got on a phone call. And although I do have the call recording, the quality is terrible, even worse than my Zoom recording from my last video. But I was able to listen to it myself and instantly realize a major mistake that I was making. And that was essentially not asking enough questions. Or rather, I think I asked the right questions, but I didn't leave enough space for him to actually answer. I seem to be cutting him off a little bit and not fully letting him tell me the story first before I offered some solutions to some of his problems. So that's my major takeaway, is to just talk less and let that silence between what we say just kind of evolve in a way that I can really get more information. Because at the end of the day, that has been, I think, my biggest goal going into this high ticket sales journey, is to just help my prospects, not necessarily close a deal, but give them the information that they need to find some success with their real estate investing journey. So at the end of this call, I didn't even really pitch the program. I basically just told him that my YouTube channel and my website has a bunch of free content that he can get started with. And hopefully that will nurture this lead into potentially being a client for my mastermind group into the future. So overall, I think it was a win because I helped him. And really, if I have my metric focused on helping my prospect, not necessarily closing the deal, I can probably have a lot more wins. I didn't help the first call that I had the other day. He was unqualified. He was trying to pitch me on a deal. But today, this investor was working with some real estate strategies that weren't really the best fit for him. He was doing some wholesaling. And I think mortgage note investing is a great opportunity. And he'd heard about it before. And pointing him in the direction of my free content, I think, was a win for everybody. So I want to show you my ads manager here and kind of start to dissect, because if you guys use Facebook ads, you could maybe help me with this. So essentially, I have two separate ads that I'm sending to three different audiences. One is a lookalike of my contacts, the 1% lookalike. One is a lookalike of my customers, 1%, and also real estate investors. And from what I'm seeing, the real estate investor segment is doing the best. We've got $10 and $9 cost per lead. Whereas with these other lookalike audiences, I mean, these are 15 and 20 bucks. And then this one I've gotten no leads from, which is crazy. I mean, it is my second lowest impressions, but on a percentage basis, this one has lower impressions and 3 times more unique link clicks. So I don't know. I feel like I should be dropping these two. I'm also tracking my ads in aggregate here on my campaign tracker. And you can see what's strange is my $50 meta imposed spending limit was increased to 95 and 85. I don't know. The other 2 days it was more, and now it's back to 50 today. Although it's not the end of the day yet, so maybe there is some room here to run some more ads. We'll see what it does. So essentially, my averages here, my cost per click is 6.44, and my cost per lead is almost 15 bucks. I guess these numbers are good. I mean, this is what my coach is telling me is the recommended ranges, and I'm like scraping by here. I mean, this one's above the range, 1.46% click-through rate doesn't seem good to me. I think we need to do some work on the ads, but we've got some calls. I've got another call booked actually for Wednesday, I think. So I should be back unless somebody books a call sooner this week with another update. So that's it for this one. I hear my little guy in the other room calling for me yet again. So I got to run, and I'll see you in the next one.